YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Good morning. Now, today is gonna be a kinda very basic topic, but still something that goes by for many players out there, especially new players and even some players who have seen been playing for months now that should already know not to do this. And what I'm talking about is accessories. Like in BBS, it's so important to work on your accessories because if you don't, you'll be losing a lot of power, a lot of damage potential from your characters is gonna get lost. Now, let me just show you an example. Now, let's go to accessories. Now, I've selected these. Let's say you're doing guild quests. It is, for example, important, and I am gonna do a video on a tier list kind of rating which accessories to use when for which character, SP based or NAT based. SP is special attack damage characters, and NAT is normal attack damage characters. Now, if you're doing guild quests, for example, it is important to use at certain times the Misanga, which increases the killer effect plus 15% in Guild Quest. Now look at the secondary effect. It's very bad. Like this one is dog poo. Like you can't do nothing with this. Now a lot of people are using this either because they don't have the brushes or they don't know really about it. Now, it's very important to always reroll your second effects to get what you want. Ideally, you want to be having SP 30 or attack 30, or if you're doing like something more, let's say, situational build, then you can do at certain times, like, I don't know, something like this stamina plus 20. If this is a bonus unit, it will get stamina plus 40. I wouldn't recommend using a Popples dispenser because it's kind of rubbish because focus goes to zero and focus is very important. But I'm just saying, I'm just talking about the secondary effect. Now for the Misanga, you want to be ideally getting something like this, plus 15% or plus 15% on attack. And if a bonus unit from the same attribute, like same speed attribute, equips this, then it will be plus 30% or plus 30% attack. Now that is very important, guys. Like especially if you're doing like brave belts, for example. Um, I myself, right at the beginning, I used to always ask myself, how do people get all them crazy high numbers for damage output? And how their team ratings are like at 3,700 and stuff. It's easy because firstly, accessories will greatly push your team and the damage numbers and the output they will be doing. Secondly, for brave battles especially, your link slot units that are being link slotted, be careful about how strong they are, what levels they are, and obviously work on your link slot and your transcendence and stuff. If you have more dupes of a character, then that's a whole another story. Definitely they will be getting stronger through that. But the first step is always with the accessories. I mean, you gotta start somewhere. You gotta start small. Um, and that's why I'm telling you guys definitely work on your accessories. I see that quite often, especially in co-op. Like during co-op, a lot of people have very bad accessories and are joining even in inheritance trials, inheritance zone. They're coming in with very bad accessories, and that is not good. Like you're not going to be much of a help to a well-built team if you're coming in with probably a good character but very bad accessories. Like some of them I see they use like for a nut character this and the attack was only attack plus 3%. So for a bonus unit this will go up to attack plus 6% and that is not the way to go for it. Like you definitely have to always shoot for the high numbers. Now I can understand that it is sometimes difficult getting the stats you want. Yeah, I do understand that. I mean, especially if you are a newer player and you don't have um, these what are these brushes to re-roll. Now I've got 4,446 left. Spent quite a few. Most of my accessories are already at that what I wanted them to be. but a few odd ones that I never really use don't really have that what I want. But apart from that, I can show you what I mean. Now, if you are lucky and you've done the Brawl Quest event back in the days, a few months ago when it used to be on, you probably be having like the same amount of brushes or even more than myself. Like at one point, I left that event with over 10,000 brushes. So going back to it now, if I want to get plus 30 SP, or if I want to get 40% that 20% stamina, for me it's very easy. Like all I do is I always use 100 brushes. Now it's up to you how you want to do this. Now this is how I do it, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, 9 out of 10 times that which I'm going for, I am going to get. 9 out of 10 times. Now I am shooting in this case for 20% stamina, and let's see if we can get it this time. If this is the 10th out of 10 times where I'm not getting it, the 1 out of 10 times, then yeah. Okay, stamina, you choose your effect plus 40%. So that is basically plus 20%, but it will be plus 40% when you hit in a bonus unit. And then let's go. Now, I did choose 100 brushes, but most of the time you will see that now it won't be using all 100. Now let's just do this. Let's do this. Let's see if I can get what I wanted. Bearing in mind the traditional Quincy carp is rubbish. Like you're not going to be using that. And there you go. Stamina plus 40. Like that's how easy it is. That's how easy it is. Now you see it only used up 31 brushes instead of the 100 I've chosen, and it got me exactly what I wanted. Now, and that's what I call re-rolling accessories. Now let's go for something more difficult. Like some of you are asking how to get the guaranteed spiritual pressure and stuff. Let's see, where don't I have spiritual pressure, range damage? I don't want to be using those trash accessories. Nah, I've got them too. Spiritual pressure here, spiritual is attack, focus, stamina, stamina, spiritual pressure attack, spiritual pressure attack. Now, as you can see, most of the things, yeah, I've got it as well here. You guys, this is not easy. Nope. Here you go. Attack 30. Let's go here for stamina 30, stamina 30%. So again, I'm choosing 100 scrolls, 100 brushes, hit reroll, apply, and then spiritual pressure plus 30%. Now, this, like I said, this is my way to get always the guaranteed thing that I want. Like, don't touch it. As soon as you click OK, let it roll up to the end and see what comes. Most of the time, the last thing that it stops on if you're using 100 brushes is going to be that what you're looking for. And there you go. Bam. Spiritual pressure plus 30%. So this is exactly what I mean, guys. Like, and it's only used 17 brushes and not 100 brushes. So that is the way. That is how I'm always getting exactly what I want for secondary skills. And that is also my advice for you guys. Work on your accessories. Don't be lazy on them because they will give you such a great power boost. If you have a SP based character and you've got all three accessories on him with SP 30 and everything else that you wanted, like he will be much more stronger. You will definitely notice it straight away. And that concludes the video today. Thanks for joining again. Stay tuned for the next video. See you guys next time.